I have been looking forward to filming this video for so long. I am so excited to be sitting here, and I feel like this intro to this video is going to be more rambling and how much I absolutely love BTS. Whoo! That video is amazing. Guys, I've literally, without no streaming, have watched it at least 100 times. I'm not kidding. It is so good. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Krystal Marie. I love K-pop. I love makeup. If you have interest in any of those two things, then I invite you to subscribe to my channel and join me on this journey that I'm on. I mean, we don't really know what we're doing here, but we have a lot of fun. We talk about makeup. We inspire each other. We talk about K-pop, obviously. But oh my goodness, it is so good. They look amazing. When Jimin came out, that his hair was like, and he has like blonde highlights, I was like, Jimin! Like, I literally freaked out. And the thing is, it was at 5 a.m. I woke up because I heard my sister and Michelle. They are a K-pop reaction channel. If you guys do not know them, I'll link them down below. And they reacted to it and they were screaming outside of my living room. And I was like, I woke up startled and I was like, oh my god, BTS. So I watched the video and I was like this, like half asleep, and I was like, oh my god, they are so stunning. The video was so well executed. Like, whether you like K-pop or not, you cannot deny that this video was art. Like, every sense of the word, it was art. Like, the music, the fashion, the hair, the visuals, like everything. Like, that guitar at the end. And even if you just happen to have found yourself in this video and you don't know K-pop, or you don't like BTS, or you're not even into BTS or K-pop or anything like that in general, I totally recommend that you dive into this world, because it is the best and worst thing that has ever happened to me, because I have not had high blood pressure my entire life until I started standing K-pop, and it is the most like fun, amazing, like the people are just wonderful, like it's just so amazing. Like, guys, seriously, we'll just talk about it more in another video. We can literally talk about this in another video, so I need to stop rambling. So let's get right into this video, because I have a couple ideas in my brain and hopefully they turn out really pretty, because oh my god, I'm like full of scratches. I'm like so itchy right now, and I am not naked. I'm not naked. I have a little strapless thing going on for now. I'm gonna probably change for the outro or something, but that's what I have on for now because I'm a little comfortable this way. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. Let's do this. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows, and I got concealer and I carved the bottom of the brow, and I put concealer all over the eye. I made sure to get really inside this corner and really on the outside. Don't worry about it. We're gonna clean that up after. But this concealer, you want to make sure that you don't set it with powder. Usually, you know how I tell you guys in the tutorials, put your concealer, set it with powder, then go in with your eyeshadow. In this case, we want the shadows to show up really bright. So what we're going to do is leave the concealer wet, like it is still tacky, and then we're going to go in with the eyeshadow. I know it sounds like a little crazy, and it is, because the first time I tried it, I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, this is going to ruin all the makeup. But don't worry, like, I'm going to walk you guys through it. I'm going to do one eye at a time so that I can be able to walk you guys through it, so you guys can see how I come up with this makeup look. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into the Natasha Denona and pack on this color into the crease. This is the color Red Grape. I'm going in with a fairly small blending brush. This isn't too big, if you guys can tell. This is the Morphe E17, and what I'm going to do is just start packing that color onto the crease. You can use a packing brush, but it might give you a bit of like harsher lines. So if you're comfortable with blending those out, then go right ahead. But I'm just going to use this just for like demonstration purpose, and also it's just so much easier. Now you're going to want to pack on that color onto the brush, dust a little bit of the excess, and what we're going to do is start blending it out. You want to go with a really light hand. The heavier you go, it's going to stay like this, and you don't want it to stay like that. You want it to blend out a little bit. You see how vibrant this pink is? Woo! It looks so nice. When you don't set the concealer, it just makes such a nice difference. So that's definitely a tip to keep in mind whenever you want to use eyeshadows that are very bright colors, or you want them to show up really strong. Then keep the concealer wet and then just like pack it on, then blend it out. The next color I'm going in with is a darker red. This is Fuchsia from the Natasha Denona palette. Now this does have shimmers in it. I don't know if you guys can like see that clearly, but that's fine. Natasha Denona shadows blend out so nice anyways, and it's really fine shimmers. So for this type of look, I would recommend doing like a nice pink, blending it out, and then going in with like a deeper pink or like a deeper red in the areas that we're gonna go in with now. So I'm just gonna pack that color on the same exact brush, and I'm gonna start blending it really low into the crease, concentrating it on the inner and outer corners of my eyelid. Okay, now that we have all of that super blended out and super smoky, we're going to cut the crease. Now, if you've never cut the crease or ever heard that term, we're basically gonna get some concealer or like a white base, and you're gonna get a really nice flat brush that you have a lot of control over. You're gonna put some on the back of your hand, and you're going to carve out on your lid the shape that you want. In this case, we're not gonna pull it out. We're gonna do a really round shape, and we're gonna go over the crease. So I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I'm using it in the color Light, and this is a really great, affordable concealer for doing cut creases because it's thick, it's not too thin, it's not watery. You don't want a watery or really thin concealer for cutting the crease. So I'm going to just go into it, and I'm going to grab a little bit on both sides, and I'm going to start just carving out the crease. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to start packing that into the outer corners of the area where we put concealer. So just the inner and outer corner of the eyelid. Now I'm going to go into the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm going to go into this blue right here. Now I'm going to just pack it on right a little bit on top of the blue, but also pulling it in. This way it's going to look like that type of like gradient effect. I'm leaving that space right in the center because we're going to put a really nice blue shimmery shade there in the middle. But so far, I mean, it looks pretty crazy, but you can tell it's on like a cool route. So let's see. And I'm going into this My Little Pony palette, which I love. Oh my God, guys, I should probably cut my hair, right? I feel like it looks cutie. I should probably cut my hair kind of short. We're going to go into this color right here. I feel like it'll look really pretty in that center. Hopefully. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start packing it right into the center, and then I'm going to start like kind of like wiggling it out to the sides. This is going to help it blend into that blue, and it's going to look so beautiful. Now the area right there where the crease is cut, I'm going to go over that with the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Crystal Pewter. It's a really nice silvery blue, and I feel like it's going to look really good right there dividing the crease. Now once that dries, you're going to grab a makeup wipe, and you're going to clean up the area right by the eyelid all the way up to the tail of your eyebrow, and that's going to sharpen up the look. And you're going to want to add a bold wing and then top it with some really nice fluffy wispy lashes. Now for concealer, I'm going to go off. Clearly, that's what I was going to do. For concealer, I'm using the same exact one that I used on my eyelids. I'm going to use this palette. This is from shophush.com. I do have a discount code with them. I'll put it right here for you guys. But this is a Unicorn Glow palette, and look at me! And I'm going to be using this blue shade right here. Ooh, look at how pretty. I've never worn blue highlighter before, but I'm here for it. You can't really tell. It's like an icy blue. Are any of you guys going to be at the Rose in ATL show? Because I'm going to go, and oh, this is so gorgeous. And I would love to meet you guys. Seriously, like I love meeting you guys. I love meeting my internet friends. I'm just blending it out with the same brush that I used for my bronze earlier. For my under eyes, I'm going to be using the same pink that I used from the Natasha Denona palette. I'm going to be using this guy right here. And I'm just going to blend it into the lower lash line all the way across. I feel like the angle is like a little weird. It got a little wonky because I kicked the stand over. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara to coat my lashes so it could blend in with the falsies. Doing that on the top and the bottom. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go into that white baby blue shade in the My Little Pony palette. And I'm literally gonna just pack it on right there in the inner corner. So for lipstick, I'm using the Kat Von D in Slayer. I'm grabbing a little bit of that same white blue that I put in the inner corner, and I'm going to dab it on the center of the lip and blend it outward. This is the finished look. Woo! I am so proud of the way it came out, and I'm so happy that it turned out so pretty because I love that music video, and I don't know if there's a makeup look that can do that music video justice. I love BTS so much. They were one of the first, like, I think they were the first actually top 3 groups that I got into when I got into K-pop. They are one of my favorites. I love them so much. That music video is literally a freaking masterpiece. I lost my mind when I saw it. I was yodeling. I was literally yodeling at 5 a.m. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it on Twitter, share it with your friends. I would love to have more of you guys here in my community, my little corner on YouTube that love K-pop and makeup, or at least love K-pop and are interested in makeup or want to learn, or just want to hear me talk. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for always supporting me. If you do not follow me on Instagram or Twitter, my socials will be down below. You can go and follow me on there. You can stalk me on there, DM me. I'm always up to talking to you guys. I literally cannot get over this makeup look. I think it looks so good. Thank you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.